So, hello everyone, my name is Navin, and I have been asked by a friend called Insomniac Envil to participate in a regional dialect challenge in which we have to pronounce different words and also answer to some questions. So I will put the words in the description along with the questions and also Envil's channel, please check him out. So let's get right into it. The first word is aunt, so like your parents' sisters. The second one is route. I have heard different versions about this, but I think I always pronounced it route. The third word is wash, like in the washing machine. The fourth word is oil. The fifth is theater. The sixth is iron. The seventh is salmon. The eighth is caramel. The ninth is fire. The 10th is water. The next one is sure. Then data. Then ruin. Then crayon. After that toilet. Then New Orleans. After that pecan. Then boat. Then again. After that probably. Then splitting image. Alabama. Lawyer. Coupon. Mayonnaise. Syrup. Pajamas. And coat. And afterwards there are some questions that I also have to answer. So the first one is, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? So I live in Hungary, and here this is not really a tradition. I can't say I have heard anyone ever do this. So I guess we don't really have a word for this. So you obviously can say that somebody threw toilet paper on a house, but it won't make much sense. The second question is, what is the bug that when you touch it curls into a ball? I think the English word for it that I know is pill bug. However, in Hungarian we call them ászka. It doesn't really mean anything, but that's what they are called. What is the bubbly carbonated drink called? This one is a hard one because, as far as I know, people don't really use one word for it. You can say, for instance, ital, which means drink, or well, we mostly just say the name of the brand. Like there is the word soda in English. We also use this word, however, in Hungarian it only means like fizzy water, not other kinds of fizzy drinks. What do you call gym shoes? So this one is usually called tornacipő, coming from the word torna, which means to, well, basically train or to work in the gym, and cipő, which means shoe, so basically gym shoe. What do you say to address a group of people? So, well, there are a bunch of words you can say. Maybe the simplest is sziasztok, which means hello, but in a way that addresses a group of people. I'm not sure if English has a direct equivalent to this. Maybe hey all. That would be the closest that I can think of. What do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? So, as far as I know, this is called a harvestman in English. we say the word kosásspók coming from kosás, which means reaper or, well, harvester, and pók, which means spider. So I imagine the word origins are basically the same. What do you call your grandparents? Well, we mostly have 3 words for this depending on how formal your relationship is with your grandparents. So the most formal word is our equivalent of granddad, or rather grandfather, nagyapa, coming from the word nagy, which means big or large, and apa, which means father. However, you can also say nagypapa or nagymama, which comes from, again, nagy, which means big, and papa and mama, which are pretty commonly used, I think, around the whole world. Or if you are very close to these grandparents, then you can even drop the nagy from the start of the word and you can just say papa or mama. Here, for instance, you don't really call your father and mother papa and mama. These are almost always just used for grandparents. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? So the word here is bevásárlókocsi, which literally translates to shopping cart. I've heard people refer to it as trolley and some other words, but these are not used here. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? So in day-to-day usage this isn't really noted. However, we do have a saying which goes like az ördög veri a feleségét, which means the devil is beating his wife. It supposedly means that the rain is falling while the sun is shining. I'm not really sure for the reason, but it's a saying around here. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? So we say the word távirányító, coming from táv, which means distance, literally, but in this context it means remote, and irányító, which means controller, so it's really remote controller. And I believe that's all of the questions. So thank you for the nomination, Anvil. It was fun, and I'm looking forward to the others videos. Thanks for watching.